It will come, but it will surely come. Right, our guest has been and still remains Comrade Gerald Okachi. He's a human rights activist as well as a public social commentator right there. Well, there is something I also want you to take a listen to, and this is very important. And you tell me what the average Nigerian thinks about the Nigerian police.
Become? Baby, yeah. What did you say you want to become?
Police.
And as a police, what do you do?
Block the road and collect money from Keke.
Jesus.
Okay, now you heard that. Now this is, I'm just trying to help you see if the police, Nigerian police force in itself is not thinking rightly about overhauling themselves. From leadership, from the very top, from the IGP, down to the last, I wouldn't say the least, the last personnel in the rankings, then it means that probably they are living in denial, living in isolated denial actually, because even a baby, a child, when you call the police now, is synonymous to bribes. Bribe. Nobody sees, not a lot of people see police anymore as law enforcement agents. Now this is a bad PR for the Nigerian police. And this PR, the Nigerian police force cannot say they are unaware, they don't know. Because countless times, many a protest that have gone down in the history of this country has been for the police. The betterment of the police. The NSARS 2020 was for the police too. And bad governance was also speaking for the police. Have you not even wondered why is it that every other force came out from the police, and yet all of them are better off than the police? Even the military came out from the police. But now the military has some respect than the police. Civil defense came out from the police. In fact, like a department or something. Now civil defense, people would rather choose civil defense to the Nigerian police. Nobody is really very enthusiastic or showing enthusiasm about joining the NPF. But people will clamor and even allow themselves be trampled upon because they're seeking for a civil defense job, an immigration's job. Yeah, that's the sad reality. Well, opening the phone lines, you tell me, how can we really put an end to this? Can we even put an end to it? I mean, I brought you a story that is live, that happened this year. I'm not sure that story made it to the front page. And up until now, it's just this back and forth. It's dilly-dallying going on. The person in question who is the perpetrator happens to be within the force. In fact, a DPO. And is still holding office. Still holding office. Unperturbed, undisturbed. And then we talk about justice. When the justice enforcers are compromised, are complicit themselves, would not administer effective justice as it should be because one of their own is involved. Is that the type of justice that will allow for trust between the people and institutions? Is it the type of justice that should breed understanding between the led and the leaders? I truly really need to understand this. Are we so backward, so stagnated, so retarded, so clueless as a people that we have not come to terms with the reality and the need for a mindset change. Because the way I'm seeing it, as some commentators will say, it is not about just the police structure. It's a mind change. Remember one of the prof that we had, Professor Kamal Bello? He said, no, we need a reorganization. Our minds are messed up. We are messed up. In our faculties, since we've lost it, we're really messed up. Messed up to the point that you see good, you call it bad. You see bad, you hail it as good. Perfect. That's how messed up it is. Now, this is not to also say that there are no people amongst us who still stand for the right. Oh, we do. But generally speaking, most of us, well, I'll just take the school. Let's keep it civil and responsible. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, please. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, Hundus.
Hundus. All right. Let's hear you.
Yes, I want to greet our guest. I want to say that you have mentioned a lot of people that came out from the police force and things that have come out from them. And for the very first time, we have had someone from the police force that is made national security advisor.
Yeah.
A very important key position for the very first time. We've seen the Badu, who was a member of the police force, is now NSA. So you see, the police really need attention. I personally knew a guy who was a criminal that was expelled from school from time to time, and before you know, he found his there. And I was asking myself, how is this guy going to be operating? How did he get there? I knew him as a criminal, and he's now an officer. How did he get there? And again, it's Abraham, the 26-year-old Baba, struggling to help himself. As today, one eye is gone. So I think something has to be done, because there has been so many reports about this Babayola. There have been so many reports that he's one man that can tell you in your face that he will do this to you and nothing will happen to him. Nothing will happen to him. He will tell you, yes, in your face. So we are appealing to the FCT minister to intervene, and the commissioner of police in FCT, they should intervene.
Right.
And that man should either be suspended and investigated properly. There are so many allegations against him.
Right.
And we're also calling for compensation, not just justice for this guy. One of his eyes is gone. If he's not married, there are some ladies that will say we cannot marry a man that has one eye.
Right.
So not just justice, he should be fully compensated. And I want to bring this put that there are also some police officers in Nyanya, opposite Blue House, where they will bring their vehicle in the night, and they will arrest young men indiscriminately, and they will search their phones, and they will ask them to pay money. If anybody is doubting me, come to Nyanya by opposite Blue House or Tajaba by 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. You will see them park their police vehicle there, and they are searching people's phone, despite the fact that IG of police said they have no right to search anybody's phone. Thank you.
Right. Now, you heard that report now. I mean, it's happening close to home. I mean, it's not even far off anymore. I mean, is it because Nigerians are quiet and we're not talking about these things? I mean, is it not the same country that we will have one report make it to the front page of Nigerian newspapers, and you will see the police, military, team up with traditional rulers? They'll come out and tell us it never happened. This is not true. Then days after, hours after, minutes later, you tell us, oh, okay, it happened, we've confirmed it. So why did you even come out in the first place? It should be a slap on your faces that something happened you're not aware. Many times you hear, even when you call the police PPRO, Josephine Ade, and you say, oh, look, this thing is going on and all that. Oh, it has not come to my notice yet. How long does it take? What's the chain of communication, of information? What is the chain like? But people are there. They're earning salaries, supposedly to keep the chain flowing. Hello, good morning.
Thank you, Barrister. Good morning.
Obasanjo, good morning. Where are you calling from?
Thank you. I'm calling you all the way from the Mina city
All right.
of Niger State.
Welcome, Obasanjo. Talk to us, Obasanjo.
Thank you. Thank you. Barrister, our guest over there, God bless you. God bless your word. God bless the topic as a whole. Going by the topic, a lot of issues that you raise pertaining how citizens trusted one of their organizations. In Nigeria, I don't even see the institutions that make the citizens happy, from the judiciary, the military, then the police, the DSS, the EFCC, and call them. In fact, it's a very pathetic issue. Worrisome. In the era in 21st century, their citizens has not been so loved by this organization, especially all the security personnel completely. No ones that the citizens agree 100%. We believe on them. No. The issue of police, in the country where police secure citizens, but in Nigeria, police are the forefront of killing citizens. The scenario happened in 2023. In 2023, in my community, where police, oh God, Nigeria will not trust police.
Well, Obasanjo,
Nigeria will not trust police.
For want of time, I get it.
Over there.
I get it.
Stay over there. Thank you.
Appreciate. All right, Obasanjo, right there, you can tell. I mean, if you've not experienced police brutality, maybe you will not really understand how deep this goes and all of that. This is not to say, as the guest have also rightfully pointed out, comrade, has said that, look, there are still policemen who are worth their mettle within the force. Comrade, are you there? Hello?
Oh, yes, I am.
All right.
I was carefully listening to the family members, and after the break, the child dream job of extortion. I'm just reflecting all of this, and the words is translating in our culture, tradition, or as norm. It means the uniform has lost its moral meaning in the public eyes.
Right.
You understand? If a child's innocency can be corrupted by what she sees on a daily basis with regards to those who are supposed to uphold uprightness and integrity, it goes to tell you how bad the system has become. It's not just about the bad acts in the police force. I think it's a system that has rewarded those bad acts. Instead of encouraging those that have distinguished themselves in policing. This is for even you see one of the family members telling you that the DPO is fond of telling everybody that nothing will happen.
That language.
That is a fact. That is a fact. There are reports that they have removed him from Buhari. He will find his way back. Several they have transferred him. These are some of the reports, information that are flying. So for a family member to even tell, they go to tell that they are even more informed with what is going on in Buhari area council.
Yeah, let me put it back to your thoughts.
Okay.
Let's take this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Mr. Yudi, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you, please. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yes, sir. This is great your guest. This is Abubakar calling from
okay, Abubakar, straight to the point
Mr.
for want of time. Yeah.
We all know that the citizens of this country have been denying their rights. But what are we do? What can we do? The God denied the former medicine. That is just the thing. Mr. Yudi, on issue of police, I reported one place for you the last time.
Yeah.
Before Suleja here, Catholic Church. The police authority should come and see what is happening there, how those police are searching those boys, catching their phone. Every day by day it happens. They should set somebody to come and look at what is happening in that area. Catholic Church in Barrack, before Suleja there. Every day by day it happens there. Combined team, Vigilante and the rest and BIO, Karauta, all of them, they are combining there. They are touching those boys' phones.
Okay.
So
okay.
I think something must be done in that aspect. Thank you very much.
Appreciate something must be done. I mean, reports flying left, right, and center. I see Joseph from Jahi now. Good morning, UD. Good morning to you too. It says police brutality. I'm okay with your guest contribution, saying police brutality is as a result of lack of accountability, poor training, additional lack of drugs tests before and after employment is contributory. In all angle, drugs tests should be compulsory for all government workers. Joseph from Jai is saying right there. Thank you, Joseph. I see this one now, Samuel from Kuje, standing on existing protocols now. He says, UDUC, the way and manner some of these people are being recruited have a question mark. Some of them are not qualified to be gate men, but they will be recruited as police officers. Some of them don't have good reputation. They are criminal-minded set of people, and that's why they are doing what they are doing. God will surely deliver for us from them. All right, he says. Thank you, Samuel. All right, we're still taking your calls, though. I mean, I don't know. Maybe one more call, and we will just call it wraps. But meanwhile, let's finally get to hear from you, Comrade Gerald Okachi, on the matter. I mean, you've given some, very decisive recommendations right there. What will be your final thought on this, the icing on the cake for you?
Yes, as a matter of urgency and importance, in the fight for justice for these victims and for the purposes of building trust, confidence from the public, the LCT and the IGP, LCTCP command, and IGP, as a matter of urgency, should suspend or remove that DPO from office if they want to do investigation at all. But if they continue to hold on with him while we are still investigating him in a crime that is being accused of, it shows that they are accomplice. And then I don't know how it will be, because it will be bad if it becomes eye for an eye. Everybody begin to find a way to get justice. It will be bad for our system. Two, it goes to show also accomplice, because we understand that even the executive chairman of the Buhari Area Council, Dr. John Gambaya, appears to be accomplice in all of this. For him to be going around with the DPO, either to do intervention or ADR or begging, shows that the interest of the people he's governing is not putting it at heart.
Right.
He should be in the forefront of people that are fighting for justice, for people that is leading. In the next 1 month now, they'll be talking about the election. What face are you going to come to the same people that you are, putting aside their life is not important to you, but that of the DPO? Right. And those that are going around with him, either they claim to be chief or imam or whatever it is, it goes to show the value we place with regards to the cities, especially those who find themselves fortunate or privileged to lead. So that DPO must be redeployed or relieved or suspended so that proper investigation can go on. And they must make it public to the people, to us, what they are doing on a daily basis.
Right.
If we find wanting or guilty with regards to investigation, they should prosecute him.
Right. All right,
that alone can re-establish the already eroded trust we find ourselves in the system, as long as this particular command is concerned. So I expect CP to take drastic actions. Further keeping this guy shows that he's an accomplice, and it will be bad if people begin to look at Commissioner of Police FCT as an accomplice to brutality to people he's leading.
Appreciate. Anyways, thank you so much, Comrade Gerald, for your thoughts on the matter. Thank you, far too kind.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate. Well, this is where we call it a close. I really wish we can talk some more and take more calls as they come, but can't do that right now, as the business news is in wait in this very minute. But thank you to you two for being a part of this, and I'm hoping that when you also get opportunity to serve under the police, please you two be that change. All right, let's also be able to say that a family member from the Eagles FM, or who listens to the family Eagles FM 102.3 FM Abuja, is part of the few who are leading the course for change within the force.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.